What is up, guys? So in today's video I'm going to be testing out a throttle body that I had bored out. So I took an OEM throttle body and had it bored out, and they changed the actual flap in the middle, so it actually has a bigger plate in the middle and it's bored all the way through, not like some of these other throttle bodies that some of the, not going to name any names, but some of the other brands are selling, where basically they're just opening it up maybe before the plate or after the plate, or a little combination of both, or one or the other, but they're not truly boring the throttle body right from the side, one end to the other. So this one I got custom done and it should be pretty good. So let me show you what I got. So I have more than one throttle body. This one here is the new one, obviously, the one that has been bored out. So you can see basically it's been taken as far as it possibly can, without compromising any I guess strength, so to speak, on this, because I don't think you can get a whole lot thinner on there, whereas here's a stock one. You can see how thick it is. First things first, obviously this plate is custom machined, so you can see this is a new plate and a lot larger than this. So I know it's hard to see basically looking this way, but that's basically what it is. So they made a new plate, reinforced it in there, or sorry, replaced it with new screws, and it's different. So the old plate's gone, new plate is in. If we flip these over, you can see the same thing on the back. So even if you look at the width of here versus here, this is obviously, of course, much thinner, and you can see basically he's taken it, bored it out, and this is his measurement here. So he says about 85 millimeters instead of the 80 that it was before. So that's what he was comfortable with, taking out enough material to still leave us a sealing surface here, because if you take too much out, there's a gasket here, of course, that seals off this throttle body, and if you take too much, then that gasket can't be sealed. But I think if you just look visually, like check out the distance between there and there, you can see it's a lot smaller on this side. So it should be good. They're saying the ones that are just ported, not alone bored out like this, they're saying it's good for almost 20 wheel horsepower. So if mine's actually bored out and actually letting in that much more air, this thing should be good for a lot more. So I'm gonna go ahead and bolt this up, and let's see how to put it on. I know it's super simple, but I'll show you guys anyways. So here we are in front of the vehicle, super simple. Whatever intake you have, you're gonna remove the intake pipe. So on my K&N, I'm gonna loosen this. And then loosen this here. Disconnect your sensor, and then take the pipe out of the way, like so. Okay, next you're gonna remove the clip. So you're gonna pull back this red tab and then squeeze and pull off the connector. Okay, next you're gonna have 4 8mm bolts, so you're gonna move those. Okay, you will notice these two locating tabs, this one and this one, and they're on the top here, so you want to locate those when you put this down. Okay, once you got your bolts all in place and the throttle body aligned, you want to snug these down, but you don't want to go crazy on them because you are tightening into plastic. So just snug them down nice. Like I said, don't go crazy with pulling on the end of the handle. I like to put my hand up here on the handle and just kind of snug them up from here, so I'm not putting too much torque on it. There probably is an official torque setting for these, but it's just kind of common sense. So once you have everything tightened, go ahead and throw your clip on. Once you hear it click, then push the red tab back in to lock it. Then we can go ahead and put our intake back on. And go ahead and tighten all the clamps. And we also want to plug in our intake air temperature right here. here. Okay, so this one's tight. And of course tighten this clamp. And that's it. We are done. Okay, so I've driven for about a week with the bored out throttle body on my truck. I do notice a difference, and the biggest difference I do notice is in the pedal feel. So just in the responsiveness of the engine. I do have the Diablo Sports tuner with the tune 91 octane tune currently loaded, and I have the throttle booster set to 20%, which basically means that my pedal throw is already reduced by 20%. So my pedal was already pretty sensitive before doing this throttle body mod. And once I put the throttle body on itself, I felt that responsiveness go up even more again. So I think it's worth it for that. So the truck seems to have been woken up a little bit. So there's a bit more performance there. And also it does feel a little bit quicker. There's a bunch of guys, I guess, that actually dyno tuned the ported throttle body, which wasn't even bored out, but just ported. I guess they just opened it up before and after, or maybe just before. And those ones, they were claiming they were getting 15 wheel horsepower on a stock truck. So if they were getting that much on just a ported throttle body, I think that the bored out one, which mine is completely bored out straight through, I think that one would be worth it, at least the same amount of horsepower, if not more. So I'll keep you guys posted on how I like it, but you guys can basically just take this throttle body and bolt it on even on your stock truck. You don't have to actually do anything or, you know, tune the truck just to bolt it up. It'll actually work on a completely bone stock truck. So let me know if you guys are interested in this. The machine shop that helped me out can probably do some more of them if you want. I'll keep you posted. You guys have any more questions about the throttle body? I know my truck's a crew cab, so mine's probably one of the heaviest ones. But I mean, I can do pull videos, but you're not really going to notice any difference per se. And then some of you guys have short box, some of you guys have crew cabs, some of you guys have quad cabs, some of you guys have single cabs. So there's too much variance in the weight of the truck. Some of you guys have 6 speeds, some of you guys have 8 speeds. So there's too much variance there to actually sit there and say this is how fast it is or how fast yours will be. So and plus I just put 24-inch wheels on my truck, so obviously I lost a little bit there. So but let me know if there's any questions you guys have. Be sure to answer them. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.